afternoon. Happy 4th of July to everybody. What's up? Paxson and E. Mario in Thailand. We got day baseball from New York. As it's hold on, it's dark in here. I got my screen up, but it's so freaking hot. Hold on. I got my shade on because it's hot. But what's going on, man? Okay. Why didn't work for me? What did I screw up on? Oh. Look at me, Paxson. Look at me. I don't know how to run. I don't even know how to run my own thing. There we go. Yeah, I'm betting on the Mets. Ain't I bet on the Yankees today. There ain't no way I bet on the Yankees today, man. No way. Ain't no way I bet on the Yankees. Yeah, so we got the Metropolitans versus Yankees from Citi Field. They're in Queens. Where's George's parents at? You know, where's Frank and Estelle? Are they at the game? So I'm watching the Mets broadcast. I'd much rather the Mets broadcast than the Yankees broadcast. Yes, sucks, but I'd much rather the Mets broadcast than Yankees. I like Keith Hernandez on the on the color analyst. So yeah, when the Yankees play the Mets, I watch SNY. You're taking a shot with the Yankees. Taking a shot. Well, and they're going to win eventually. Eventually, they're going to win a game. So, let's see what we got here. Yeah. Let's go, man. I mean, ooh, it's hot. I got beer, but that's for later. I'm not going to take all my beer this afternoon. That's just not going to happen. I need a drink. I'll be back, says Paxson. All right, go ahead, man. I said, I'm wait till later. I'm not going to drink right now. It's hot, though. What other games they got going on? I'm sure they got some going on. All right. Besides this game, cold beer later. Cold beer. Yeah, I'm gonna drink some cold beer later. You're right. Right now, I'm not. Gonna wait till a little bit later. So we have y'all watch that? You watched the hot dog eating contest? Oh yeah, I wonder who won that. Yeah. Yeah, I wonder who was gonna win that. Man, nobody could beat Chestnut. Ain't nobody gonna touch him. Ain't nobody gonna beat him. So, but yeah, Chestnut wins again. Go figure. Yes. No, he had 70. He said he had 70 and a half. Yeah. So I mean, nobody does the half of dogs, but the over under was 69 and a half. And I texted Sir UGA. I said, man, I think he's going over. And of course, I didn't bet. It was 70.5 dogs that he had. Eh. All right, so we're in Citi Field in Queens, New York. And it's going to be probably going to be a packed house here at Citi Field, where the Mets, the home team, will face Yankees. Yankees are on a losing streak for the Metropolitans, trying to beat their crosstown rivals. Let's go, man. Let's see, we got Pittsburgh and Seattle. Bleh. That's all that's on right now. Cincinnati and Philadelphia. Oh, man. They fucking shitty ass. They got shitty ass baseball today. Shitty ass baseball. That shit. Turn the TV off. Oh, the TV off. All right, Yankees have Dominguez leading off, and Judge, Bellinger, Stanton, Chisholm, Goldschmidt, Escara, Volpe, LeMahieu. There's a start lineup for the visiting New York Yankees. So on the bench, you got Grisham, Rice, Wells, and Peraza. There's Hagenman on the mound for the Mets, making his third start. ERA of 1.50, 5 Ks, no walks, and C6 innings of work. WHIP is a 0.83, which is really, really good. What's up, Kelly Gardner? Member gang in the house. Is the member gang. What's up, Kelly Gardner? Let's go. That's a Juan Soto signed with the Mets in the offseason. He didn't re-sign with Yankees. All right, Dominguez up for the Yankees here in the top of the first. The pitch is a ball down low, 1-0. Underway here in Shade. I'm sorry. Look at Shade. Listen to me. Citi Field. Here's a 1-0. It's strike 1-1. Listen to me. Shea Stadium. Listen to me. Man. So 1-1 to Dominguez. That ball was me fouled 1-2. Fouled off his foot. 1-2. Yeah. On my way to work. Oh, a baseball game. Okay. What's up, Karam? 2 struggling clubs. How great is this? Yeah, it's probably the Yankees are gonna win a game eventually. But I don't think it's gonna be today. So 1-2 to Dominguez. Hageman delivers a pitch. That's up and in. 2-2. 2-2. Man, Judge should have resigned somewhere else. That's down low. 3-2. Man, when Judge had a chance to go somewhere else, he should have went somewhere else. No, Cashman's not going to put a team behind that dude to win. 3-2 coming to Dominguez. And that's going to be hit to left field. And that's going to be gone. Home run. Opposite field, home run. And the Yankees are on the board in the first. So Dominguez gets his 7th home run of the season, and the Yankees on the board 1-0. Man, what about Judge? Man, he should have went somewhere else. Cashman's not going to put no team around him to win any kind of World Series. So Dominguez gets a leadoff home run. Now Judge comes up late. Judge batting 364. And it's a swing and a miss. 0-1. What's up, Mike? Yeah, Dominguez leading off. Yeah, so Boone will probably change it next game. That's 1-1. Boone will probably have him batting ninth and putting Volpe lead off tomorrow. Here's a 1-1. That's a swing and a miss. 1-2. I wanted to go to the game. Nosebleeds were 130. Yeah, Ike. Nice. Forget that. Whew. I got my shade up on my left side because it's too fucking hot. It's too fucking hot. Here's a 1-2. That's upstairs, 2-2. So Bellinger on deck for Yankees. The pitch is swung on. That's hit well, and that is going to be gone. Back-to-back home runs for the Yankees here in the first. It's 2-0. Holy lordy. Yankees, they swing in the bat today. Man. So back-to-back homers to lead the game off. Yankees up 2-0. Dominguez, now Judge goes yard. So Bellinger up. The pitch. It's a ball 1-0. And it's 1-1 is strike. 1-2. And the 1-2 is hit the left field. This is going to stay in the park this time. 1 down. 1 down. So 1 down. Dominguez hits a homer, then Judge. And here comes a pitch of Stanton. And it's 1-0. So I just texted somebody. That's why I'm laughing. So 1-0 to Stanton. And the pitch is late on that one, 1-1. Why is Stanton always late on these pitches? Yeah, I'm watching the Mets broadcast. I always watch the Mets broadcast when they play the Yankees. Swing and miss. Man, Stanton is so late on these swings, man. 1-2. The ball's by him, and he... Here's a 1-2. That's 2-2. Yeah, I like Keith Hernandez. 2-2 pitch. And Stanton swings at it. But this is going to be going to come on left field. 2 down. 2 down. But, yeah, Yankees hit 2 home runs, Karam. They, Dominguez hit 1 and Judge hit 1. Man. They're, yeah, look at that pitch to Judge. That pitch to Judge was really not a good pitch. Any power hitter should have hit that ball out. Here's a pitch to Chisholm. 0-1. It's fouled out of play. So Chisholm batting, 239, 14 homers, and 37 ribbies. 0-1 is 1-1. Mets allowing 12 homers the last 5 games. Wow. Oh, here's a 1-1. It's 2-1. Somebody's birthday is today. I'll have to bring them on stream. Yeah, somebody's a year old today. Here's the 2-1, and it's gonna be 3-1. Hey, quit your barking. Come say hi to everybody. It's your birthday. So 3-1 here to Chisholm. So, we really don't know what his birthday was. So, the vet approximated his age, and so he said he thought he was born in July. 3-1, swing and a miss. That's right too. So we said July 4th is easy to remember. So that's why we picked that. 3-2 to Jazz. That's going to be a ground ball right side. Toss to the pitcher covering, and that's going to be the third out. So the side is retired, but the Yankees get 2 runs. Home runs by Dominguez. Home runs by Judge. We'll go to the bottom of the first. It's Yankees 2. Mets coming to the plate. Yep. I have to see. I have to get him over here. He's outside right now. It's hot, so he'll probably want to come in here in a minute because it's so fucking hot outside. I can never get him in here. My wife calls him. He comes running. He comes running. Yeah. Oh, Stroman's pitching today for New York. All right, we'll see if he. Come here, Roo. Come say hi, everybody. Damn dog act. Well, we have a very low percentage of chance of rain today, so it's going to be hot as balls out here. But all right, so the Metropolitans will come to the plate. They got Nimmo, Lindor, Soto, Alonso, McNeil, Torrens, Beatty, Mauricio, and Taylor. There's a lineup there for the Mets. Marcus Stroman making his 5th start. He's 1-1 with an ERA of 8.16. That's not good. 9 walks, 8 strikeouts. So Nimmo batting .309, 9 homers and 21 RBIs. Come here. Why are you back there by the back fence? Ain't nothing back there. Here comes the pitch. That's gonna be a fair ball. Foul. Foul ball down right field line. So we got Chisholm at third, Volpe at short, LeMahieu at second, Goldschmidt at first. Catcher is Kara. I like how SNY shows who's on base, like the infield and the outfield. Then Dominguez in left, Bellinger in center, and Judge in right. I like how they do that much better than everybody else does. That's just me. So Demo, here's the 0-1. That ball's to the left field, going to go over the head of Dominguez. That's gonna be a double, and Dominguez just misjudged that fly ball. Yikes! Oh Lord! Terrible. Misplayed that ball. Terrible. I mean, he went in. He went in his first step, which is the wrong thing to do if you're an outfielder. You never go in your first step ever, because if you go in and it goes over your head, you're not going to make up the ground. It's going to be over your head, just like that. You're always supposed to take a step back and then find the ball. All right, so here we go. We got Lindor coming to the plate for the Mets. And here comes the pitch from Stroman. And it's going to be a swing and a miss, 0-1. Lindor has 4 hits in his last 8 at bats. So runner at second base for New York Mets. Pitch is a ground ball to first, and will beat him to the bag. 1 down, but it does move the runner to third. So sacrifice gets the job done. So the runner goes to third. That's going to bring up Soto to the plate. No, the ex-Yankee Juan Soto comes to the plate as he gets a round of ovation from the home crowd. As they're hoping he hits one out of the park. So Juan Soto at the plate. Now he's spurned the Yankees in the offseason. Now what's going on here? Oh, the pitch comp's not working. Oh no, the pitch comp's not working. So fucking stupid, man. Why can't they just call balls and strikes like they used to? Why they can't? We think they're going to steal the signs. You don't think anybody's going to figure out how to tap into this little pitch comp thing? I don't know. I mean, it would seem to me it wouldn't be that hard to tap into it. It's a strike to Soto, 0-1. Hello, Aquavision. I don't know. Just like to me, man, patch in this little intercom system, whatever, it would be easy if you know what you're doing. And could be a strike 0-2. He went around. 0-2 to Soto. That's just me, though. I don't know. Oh, you finally coming up here? Here's the 0-2, and it's 1-2. Oh, neighbor dog's out. Here's a 1-2. Soto swings at it. And it's left field going back, and that is gone. Home run. Opposite field. It's tied at 2. Tied at 2. Hey! Rue. Enough. So, danger for Soto, and we're tied at 2. Dogs are talking to each other. Next door neighbor's dog and my dog are talking to each other. Well, my dog's doing the more talking. Other one's being good. So that's going to clear the bases. It's 2-2 now. As Soto goes yard against his former team, goes the other way to left. And then we got Pete Alonso, the ex-Florida Gator, at the plate. The ex-Florida Gator. Which, crazy, I don't remember him at Florida. I don't. Here's a pitch. That's 1-0, which is kind of wild because LSU plays Florida. And I don't remember him at Florida. I remember a few years ago, I said he's a ex-Gator. I was like, what? He played for Florida, win. Here's a 1-1. I call that a strike? 1-2. So Pete Alonso's 2 for 12 this season against Yankees. That's an average of 167 with an RBI. What's up, Steve? Well, happy 4th of July, Steve. Do you remember Pete Alonso when he played for Florida? Because I don't, man. Here's a 1-2, and it's off the plate, and 2-2. What's up, Randall? Talking about Pete Alonso at the plate. And how I had no idea that he went to Florida a few years ago. When I found out he went to Florida. Like, what? That ball's popped up right field, shallow right. And LeMahieu makes the catch for the second out. Proud to be an American. Yeah, man. So it's 2 down here in the bottom of the first. Yeah, don't right down the middle. It's like batting practice. It's batting practice, Mike. So we got McNeil at the plate. The pitch is a ball, 1-0. Trying to get ruined here because it's his birthday. I want everybody to tell him happy birthday because it's his birthday. He's 1 year old, but he's out there in a freaking heat. He's gonna be hot soon. Here's a 1-0. That's a strike, 1-1. Yeah, he won Rookie of the Year. I knew that, but when I don't remember him playing for Florida. They hit him. And so McNeil's going to get hit by the pitch. Now the Mets will have a guy on, and Yankees are looking at this. Everything's got to be reviewable. Fucking shit. Somebody sneezes on the field. Oh, review that. I'm tired of everything fucking being reviewed, man. They hit him in the fucking thigh. Don't review. They're not reviewing it. Never mind. They're not reviewing it. Like it hit him on his back leg, on his thigh. What? I thought they were challenging this. I was like, fuck, Boone's an idiot. So Torrens up, 220 average, 2 homers and 14 RBIs. But today is George Steinbrenner's birthday. He'd have been 95 years old if he'd still be with us. There's a strike 0-1. And Steinbrenner probably would have fired Boone, Cashman, and his son if he was alive and running the team. He'd tell them all to get out of here. Missed that dude. Here's the 0-1. That ball's going to be right up the middle for a base hit. Man, Stroman's just getting fucking tattooed. There's 2 on and 2 out. Now it's Ruse Smart. He's laying underneath the tree in the shade. I'll try to get him on camera later, so everybody can tell him happy birthday. He's 1 year old today. And you only have your first birthday once, Rue. So Beatty's at the plate, the 7-hole hitter. I think 219 on the year. So we're going to the 19th pitch from Stroman this inning. There's a strike 0-1. Yeah. Eagle Fang. I mean, the one that passed away several years ago, I don't know which one would have been a better owner, but, well, here's the 0-1. I guess Hank could have been that bad. Here's a ground ball right side, and there's the 3rd out. But New York Mets get on the board and tie the game up at 2 as Soto goes yard. Maybe Hank would have been better. This Hal's just a fucking idiot, man. He should have fired Boone and Cashman 2 years ago. Now they made the World Series, and now you're probably stuck with them for 2 years. But George wouldn't have put up with that, though. George would have fired him regardless. I mean, George fired Billy Martin how many times? You're watching my stream instead of watching on Major League Baseball. I just can't. Well, thank you for watching me, Eagle. Make sure you smash a like button. And if an ad pops up from Google, make sure you watch it so I can have my 5 cents. You know, Google will take the 95 cents and it'll give me 5 cents or something like that. Probably not even 5 cents. It'll probably give me a half a penny. So, yeah, make sure you're watching that so I'll get that half a penny. And Google will take the rest of it and pay their suits. So they can go out and get some bacon wrapped shrimp. That does sound good. Some bacon wrapped shrimp. Mm. Oh, we go to the top of the second. 2-2-0 for Yankees. 2-3-0 for Mets. As game one of this, but 3-game set. Here comes the pitch to Goldschmidt. He hits it to left field, left center, and there's one down. So quickly, one pitch, one out. Here in the top of the second for the Yankees. It's going to bring up, let's see, who's up next? Is it our old buddy Volpe? No, it's Escara. There's a strike on one. It's going to be Escara to the plate. He's batting .222. Deuce is wild. There's a hit to center field. Going to be caught, though. 2 down. 2 down. And bacon wrapped shrimp, jalapeno poppers. Bacon wrapped shrimp, jalapeno poppers. That does sound good, man. So 2 down. Oh, yeah, here we go. Now here comes our buddy Volpe. Volpe's left like 200 people on base this year. There's a strike on one. He's getting close to it. He's batting a cool .224. Here's the 0-1. There's a check swing foul and 2. I just cannot get over these batting averages from these players now. They're batting like .220, .210, .224, .218. I mean, but they hit the ball 105 miles an hour. That's off the plate, 1 and 2. But you know what his exit velo is when he swings? When he makes contact? I don't know what his batting average is. Swing and a miss. That's the 3 up and 3 down in the second. So bottom 2 we go. 2-2. There we go. Volpe stinks. We'll find a cure for cancer if Volpe gets RBIs for the Yankees. Yeah, well, I mean, but look at his look at his swing, man. His exit velo when he hits the ball, man. I mean, he hits the ball like 80 miles per hour and the ball leaves the bat. I mean. I'm so tired of that bullshit about this crap, man. Either I mean, you can't defend somebody batting .222. They can't get hits. I mean, how many guys? I mean, he's led. I said 200, but it's like what one? I think I saw the other day was like 150 around that. He's left on base this season, the most in the majors. When somebody's on base, he don't hit. I mean, it's awful, man. I mean, I can go do that. I can go do exactly what Volpe does. I can't field at shortstop. I can't hit. I can strike out with guys on base. I can do all that shit that Volpe does, and I'll do it for half the price. I'll save the Yankees money, and they can go out and buy some has-been pitcher who can't pitch. But I can go do what Volpe does. I mean, I rarely have the broadcast on like loud when I watch the Yankees, but I can hear it a little bit. But I much rather listen to the Mets because I like the Mets duo. I really like Keith Hernandez. I think Keith Hernandez is a really good color analyst. All right, so we go to the bottom of the second. 2-2 score. There's a 79-mile-an-hour pitch from Stroman to Mauricio. I think 217. Here's the 0-1. There's a strike on 2. He's just throwing the ball straight, man. Here comes the 0-2. And it's a swing and a miss. One down. So one down here in the bottom of the second. How's everybody doing? I'm hot. Dream Labs. Bring some clouds. Not rain, like some clouds. Like clouds. Clouds that make, cover the sun up a little bit. That'd be nice. So Taylor takes that pitch for a ball low, 1-0. You like cream cheese? Yeah, cream cheese in the poppers? That is good too. Here's a 1-0 to Taylor. That's 2-0. At the bottom of the second, 2-2 between the Yankees and Mets. They're from Citi Field. Here's the 2-0. That's 3-0. Yeah, Mike and Eagle Fang. I called it Shea earlier, Shea Stadium. Now you want to come inside? It's hot. Come on. Come on. Come say hi to everybody. Come here for a second. No, come here. It's your birthday. I'll let you in in a minute. Come here. Here. Come on. Everybody wants to tell you happy birthday. Say, I'm a year old today, but I want to go inside because it's hot. It's hot. I know. I feel you're all hot. You're all hot. I know. You're out there laying out in the freaking sun, and it's like 95 degrees outside. It's your birthday. Go inside. Here's 3-1. That's 5 on the play. 3-2. Woo! Come on, let's go inside. Want to go inside? Come on, it's hot. Come on. Come on. They saw you. Come on. So 3-2 pitch. 3-2 is a grounder to Volpe. Nice backhand, and they just got him out. 2 down. Nice play by Volpe there. Yeah, he's getting big, man. He's filling out. Remember when he first got him, how small he was? Yeah, he's been laying out in the freaking sun, man. It's like 95 degrees outside. He's laying out in the sun. And they're not seeing him by the door once you come in on the porch. The pitch is 1-0. I'm like, yeah, come on, man. It's like freaking hot, dude. He's probably gonna go lay on the hardwood floor in there. So Nimmo had a double and scored a run on Soto's homer back in the first. Here's a 1-0. There's a grounder to LeMahieu, and it's a third out. So the Mets go in order 1-2-3 in the second. We'll go to the third, 2-2. Man. Now we actually had him. He had a DNA test done, but the DNA test showed like no lab at all in him. I think they got it screwed up. I think somebody else got our results. They said he's like 35% Chihuahua, and then he's got 5% this, 5% that, 3% this, 4% that. But it said no lab whatsoever, which I don't think so. I don't think Doberman was in there. I had to go look it up, but I don't think Doberman was in there. But I mean, he's got Chihuahua, he's got Pointer. I mean, it's just there's just too many to name. I had to go look at it. He's really a mutt. He's a mutt. He's a mutt. What's up, Scott? What is he? He's a mutt. So, do you think we'll see Bob Barker in the AI? Probably so, man. I mean, what's going to happen? I mean, they're right. Think about that with AI. I mean, they can put anybody in movies now that have been dead for, how many years. I never thought about that. Them putting AI people that have passed on in movies. Like, can we see the Duke? Can they redo like westerns and have the Duke in it? Yeah. What's up, Scottzilla? What's up, Scottzilla? How you doing? Happy 4th of July. It's hot, man. It's freaking hot. So LeMahieu's at the plate. There's a ball 1-0. It's fucking hot. I can need some clouds. Just some clouds. No rain. It's a strike 1-1. LeMahieu batting 250, 254 in a year. Hey, he's got his average up a little bit. LeMahieu's batting 254. Man. Here's a 1-1. It's 2-1. Yeah. Whew. And the 2-1. He went around. That's ball 3. He chased it. 2-2. 2-2. Ever since the first inning, both these pitchers have kind of settled down a little bit. So 2-2 to LeMahieu. Pitch is nice ump cam. Strike 3 looking. I don't even know where the pitch was, but them called it a strike because the camera was behind the umpire. Why do they do that? I don't understand why they think people want to watch that shit. Nobody wants to watch the pitch from way behind the umpire where you can't see the plate. Nobody wants to watch that. So Dominguez is 1 for 1. Homer back in the first inning. Takes the first pitch for a strike, and Boone is yelling in the dugout with his $500 pair of sunglasses. Here's the 0-1. That's 1-1. 1-1. Hot. Yeah, it's hot, man. It's like probably the mid-90s probably, and the humidity's like 9,000%. There's a foul bag 1-2. Yeah, Boone's wearing his $500 pair of sunglasses. Why doesn't Boone wear a jersey? Why does he should wear it? All these managers should wear jerseys. Here's a 1-2. That's foul. Stays 1-2. I don't like these hats for the 4th of July. I don't know. Just me. They're all like the same. Here's a 1-2. That's 2-2. All these hats could be the same color. Every team. Very generic Major League Baseball. 2-2 pitch is foul out of play. Very generic. I mean, just have every freaking hat the same color, but just the logo. No, it's supposed to be red, white, and blue. The 2-2 is a grounder up the middle, and there's 2 down. So Dominguez grounds out. Now Judge comes to plate as Lindor throws him out. 2 down. 2 down. I don't mind having hats for 4th of July, but I mean, this is what they're gonna do. Everybody's hat's gonna be the same color, like every team. I don't know. I guess it's easy for them to do that. Here's Judge at the plate, and there's a ball off the plate. What an out. I mean, what would it look like if it was the Yankees hat with the NY red, white, and blue on it? Here's a 1-0. That's 2-0. And the Mets hat, their normal color, with their NY red, white, and blue. How would that look? 2-0 pitch. Here's a strike, 2-1. 2-1 the Judge here in the top of the 3rd. 2-2. Our score. There's a plane landing. They showed a plane landing. You can see it from the distance. At the 2-1. They landed at LaGuardia or JFK over there. Gotta be. I would say, that LaGuardia close to Shea? Oh, Shea, listen to me. Shea, I did it again. Citi Field. So 2-2 pitch to the judge. Did it again. There's strike 3 looking. That's going to be out number 3. Yeah, that was off the plate, but it was a strike. They call it a strike. We'll go to the 4th. 2-2. Well, yeah, it wasn't a strike. It wasn't a strike. I agree, it wasn't a strike. But yeah, the umpires had some bad calls. So what airport's close to that stadium, Mike? In Citi Field. Is it LaGuardia? Yeah, let me get some. Cool, clean inside. So, yeah, it wasn't a strike. Right, it was not a strike. So we're to the top of the 3rd inning. I'm sorry, bottom of the 3rd. Excuse me, bottom of the 3rd. Bottom of the 3rd. Excuse me. We got that Lindor at the plate. There's a strike on 1. So Lindor grounded out his first plate appearance. Batting .260, 17 homers on the year. And Stroman delivers the 0-1. There's a foul. And the first base side 0-2. So Stroman was a 2-time All-Star in 2019 and 2023. And the 0-2 is 1-2. 1-2 here to Lindor. Here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. And the 1-2 is fouled. Stays 1-2. Does this ump suck? And Green Lab says, sure. L-U-L. Not L-O-L. L-U-L. Here's a 1-2. That's fouled out of play. Stays 1-2. So 1-2 to count to Lindor. And the pitch is lost his bat. Did he get a piece of the ball, though? That's a call. I guess he did, huh? Let's see. No. That's a swing and miss. He swung and missed that. He didn't get no part of that. That's not a foul ball. About that. I don't know about that one. 1-2 to count to Lindor. Here's the pitch. That's fouled out of play. He's 1-2. I thought he whipped on that. I thought he whipped on that pitch before last, but uh, but here's a 1-2 to Lindor. That's up and in, 2-2. So 2-2 to Lindor. And the pitch is a ground ball right side and toss to Stroman. 1 down. The ump is bad in it, man. Bad. 1 down. That's going to bring up Juan Soto to the plate. So Soto hit a home run back in the first. They tied it up at 2. Going to take that pitch for a ball. 1-0. Here's a 1-0. And that's a strike. 1-1. Here comes the 1-1. That ball ripped to right field for a base hit. That's going to go over to the wall. It's going to be a double for Soto. So Soto gets in there easily. What a 1-out double here in the third. And Soto is killing his former team. Man. That goes to the 380 gap in right center. And Soto gets on with it. Now he has a homer, now a double for Juan Soto. So Pete Alonso at the plate. The polar bear. Here comes the pitch to the plate. That's hit out of play, 1-1. Soto's on fire. Yeah, you know he's gonna want to do good against his old team. I really thought he was going to resign with the Yankees when the Yankees offered him, kind of the same money. I thought he would resign with them. Here's a pitch to Alonso. And there's a ground ball that Volpe can't get. It goes in left field. They're going to send a runner home. Throw into the plate is not in time. And the Mets lead 3-2 as Soto scores from second. Man. So Mets now lead 3-2 here in the third. As Alonso singles the left. As Volpe couldn't come up with it. Jeez, man. A really good shortstop play makes that play. Here's a pitch to McNeil. There's a swing and a miss. A really good fielding shortstop probably makes that play. And keeps that ball from going into the left field. At least keeps from that happening. So McNeil's at the plate. The 0-1 is we fouled. 0-2. So 0-2 to McNeil, who got hit by a pitch his first plate appearance. And the 0-2 is a ground ball to first, and there's 2 down. But it does advance to runner to second. There's 2 down here in the third. But it's so hot, man. Imagine how hot it is in Venus. Man, it's so hot here on Earth. How hot would it be on Venus right now? It'd be like hot. So we got Torrens up. He's 1-for-1. There's a pitch. There's a ball. 1-0. What's up, Karam? Yeah, what's the temperature here? Here's a 1-0. There's a strike. 1-1. Let's see here. Watch, it's gonna say it's in the 80s. Here's a 1-1. There's a foul, 1-2. So 93. Yeah. No shit, it's hot. 93. I know, only 70 and a half hot dogs and buns. That's all he ate. Man, those are rookie numbers. I could eat like at least 80 in a week. Here's a 1-2. There's a ground ball as Volpe throws the first, and that's going to end the inning. But Mets take the lead on a single by Alonso that scored Soto. We go to the fourth. It's 3-2 Mets. Nice call backs in. I know. That's a lot of hot dogs, man. It's a lot of hot dogs, man. That's like, no. I don't know how that even would be like. I don't know, man. A lot. You know how long it would take me? You know how long it would take me to eat 70 hot dogs and buns? Take me days. I mean, so go to the top of the fourth inning. 2-2-0 for the Yankees. 3-5-0 for the Mets. Jeez, hot, man. It's hot. The lemonade. I drank a gallon of milk one time for a contest that I won, but I lost because I threw up after. Man, my stomach was such a knots after drinking that gallon of milk. Oh my god. I won, but I lost. Because I'm telling you, my stomach felt like fucking. I felt horrible for like 2 days. Hello, Jameson. Happy 4th of July, Jameson. I felt like utter shit, man, Paxton, for like 2 days. Yeah, I won the bar tab, but I fucking lost. Well, we all lost, actually, because all of us that did it were, like, throwing up after. Here's a pitch to Bellinger, and there's a ball, 1-0. So Bellinger's 0-for-1. Here comes the pitch. That's swing and miss. 1-1. So Cody Bellinger flied out back his first plate appearance. Has 12 homers and 44 RBIs on the season. The 1-1 is swung on. That's hit right field. That's hit well. And that's going to be gone. Out of there. That's his 13th of the season. And the Yankees have tied it up in the fourth. So, what do you mean, milk? This was whole milk, too. Hey, this wasn't skim milk. This was whole milk. So I felt like, yeah, it felt it's been 20 years since this happened, and I still remember how I felt. We got Giancarlo Stanton at the plate, takes it for a ball, 1-0. So Bellinger ties it up with his 13th Daner of the season. Here's a 1-0 to Stanton. That's 2-0. Stanton's 0 for 1 with a fly out, has a homer and 7 RBIs. But in a cool 234, there's a strike, 2-1. So 2-1 coming to Stanton. And he fouls it back. 2-2. Man. That little kid looks hot. 2-2 pitch. His face is all red. It's a pop up. And it's going to stay in play foul territory behind. Oh, nice little basket catch by Alonso. 1 down. As Pete Alonso with a little basket catch. Willie Mays Hayes style. 1 down. That's Willie Mays Hayes. 1 down. There. Here's a base hit as Chisholm goes to left field on the first pitch, swinging, and it's going to be 1 on and 1 out. All right. All right, so we got there's a Jazz Chisholm just hits a 1-out single to left field. Tie game 3-3. We got Paul Goldschmidt at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Here comes the pitch. Has to be off the plate and outside. 1-0. So Goldschmidt, 285 average, 8 homers, 32 RBIs. Here comes the 1-0. Oh, nope. Gonna toss the first. Chase Jazz back. Oh, look at that ice cream in a batting helmet. The 1-0. Swing and miss. 1-1. Little kid's going to enjoy that ice cream. Soft serve. Nice. Got to eat that fast. Otherwise, it's going to be milk in like 2 minutes. Here's a 1-1. Swing and miss. 1-2. One bad thing about getting no soft serve or ice cream when it's hot outside is you got to eat it. Otherwise, it's just going to be milk in like 2 minutes. Here's a 1-2 to Goldschmidt. There's a strike 3 looking. 2 down. On the outside corner of the plate. Crooked K. 2 down. Man, why can't you swing the bat, man? Can't they swing the bat? 2 down. We got J.C. Sakara lined out back in his first time up. In his second. Here comes the pitch. Here's a strike. 0-1. I caught the inside part of the plate, right by the knees. 0-1. 0-1 is 1-1. It's a little away and low. 1-1. So Hageman throws. There's 2-1. So Hageman's at 60, maybe at 67 pitches after this one. Here's the, here comes the 2-1. Nope, I'm going to throw to first. It's going to be interesting tonight if the winds stay the same. The winds, we talk about the winds. Winds for what? What are you talking about? The 2-1 is 3-1. You talking about your house? There's no wind here. There's not much wind at all. It's like dead. 3-1. Swing and miss. 3-2. Like dead. And it's not windy here. It's like just air. The air is just still. It's like. So 3-2 to count to Kara. And the pitch. Swing and miss. That's strike 3. And the top of the 4th is over. But the Yankees tied a game up as Cody Bellinger went yard. We'll go to the bottom half of the 4th. It's now 3-3. Yeah, yeah, man. So bottom 4 we go, man. Yeah, I'm gonna make those firecracker sausage. I'll let you know what it tastes like. I got hot. You know that brand makes hot sausage, hot, and I got some of those, and I saw the firecracker. Like, oh, firecracker. So yeah, and get that too. I'd make the firecracker. Should have made it for lunch. I should have did. Oh wow. How do you judge fireworks in the wind? I guess it all depends on. Yeah. So there's no wind here. Everything's like dead still. I mean, it's very. The only breeze that we have is my box fan and overhead fans. That's the only wind I have in here. Otherwise, it'd be like this dead, just like nothing. That's why I wanted some clouds to cover the sun up for a bit, but I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think it's going to happen. Oh, July 4th, 1983. That when Rigetti pitched a no-hitter. That when Rigetti pitched a no-hitter for the Yankees. It was Rigetti. He also was a closer. He started then the closer into his career. Alrighty, we'll go to the bottom of the 4th. 3-3 our score. Metropolitans come to plate. So Stroman delivers a pitch. And as Beatty will foul it 0-1. Yeah, if fireworks could tip over in the wind, and it could be disastrous if they, tip the wrong way. That's why sometimes they don't have, fireworks shows if it's so windy because of that same reason, because of the issues that could happen if the wind blows the wrong way. So 0-1 to count here to Beatty. 3-3 our score in the bottom of the 4th. Mets Yankees Subway Series. The pitch is a strike. 0-2. So what time they play tomorrow, Paxton? So 0-2 to Beatty. 3-10. The 0-2 pitch is in the dirt. 1-2. Then Sunday they play at 12:40 my time. So 1-2 to Beatty. And Stroman comes set and delivers. There's going to be a base hit left field. So leadoff single in the 4th for Mets. As Beatty goes the other way. Leadoff single for The Metropolitans. Okay. Mauricio at the plate. And the pitch is a ground ball to first. Could be two. They'll go to second. Back to first. Double play. So Goldschmidt, the I'm gonna call 1-6-3 double play. Well, I'm sorry. Excuse me. 3-6-3 double play. Should be 3-6. Back to 3 double play. Nice play there. You don't see many 3-6-3 double plays. So Taylor at the plate. And the old, here comes the 1-0. That's foul out play, 1-1. So Taylor is 0 for 1 on the afternoon. I forgot, the Mets have 3 guys in their broadcast. I got Ron Darling and Hernandez and another guy. 2-1. Two-one pitch. It is 3-1. That was low and away. Somebody has a Nathan Hot Dogs hat. They must have went down to the contest. 3-1 pitch to Taylor. That's ball 4. It's low. So you had a base hit, double play, now walk. That's going to bring the top of the order up for Mets. So we're going to have Brandon Nimmo. He's 1 for 2 to double and a run scored. 17 homers and 48 RBIs on the year. He's 1 for 2 in the afternoon. The pitch is foul back, 0-1. Foul back, 0-1. That is kind of windy. 21 mile per hour winds. Here's a toss first. That is it's pretty windy. Your winds are around 6 miles per hour. Here's the 0-1. And it's going to be fouled. 0-2. 0-2 here to Brandon Nimmo. Stroman's going to get 65 pitches after this next one. And with another toss to first. Chases the runner back. So the Mets are 31-13 at home. They're 19 for 25 when they're not at home. Here's the 0-2. That's down low, 1-2. And Yankees probably won't fall out of the wild card because of the there's three wild cards. So they probably won't fall out of the wild card. But here's the 1-2 to Nimmo. And that's swing to miss. There's strike 3, and the side is retired. We'll go to the 5th. 3-3 is our score. But yeah, with the 3 wild cards, they're probably not going to fall out of that. But you never know. But I would say nig on that. It's hot. Where's my mute button? There it is. So top of the fifth inning we go. It's 3-3. Damn. Oh man. So, what you got going on today, Karam? You gonna watch any fireworks, stuff like that? I'm sure somebody in this neighborhood will be shooting fireworks tonight. And once the sun goes down and it gets a little darker outside. So, we're going to go to the top of the fifth inning. It's 3-3. We had a good game so far. A lot of home runs hit this game. With 3 from New York, all solo home runs. Mets have 1. Yeah, 1 by Soto. Right? Yeah, 1 by Soto. And the other one was they had a single. They scored their runs. So Volpe's up near the strike. 0-1. But good thing Volpe this time he don't have anybody on base, so he can't leave anybody stranded. But he struck out his first time up. And the 0-1 is 1-1. So 1-1 to Volpe. From the top of the fifth inning. Hageman delivers the 1-1. And it's popped up center field. And there's 1 down. 1 down. This Volpe flies out the center. Austin Warren warming up Mets bullpens. So DJ LeMahieu, 0-1, will step to the batter's box. And the pitch is going to be a base hit up the middle. So LeMahieu gets a 1-out single. That's going to be the top of the order back up for New York. For the Yankees, should say. As Jason Dominguez comes to play, there's some girls in a cowboy hat. A Yankee cowboy hat. Was wearing a Yankees cap. We're wearing a Nathan hot dog hat. He must have went to Coney Island over there. So we're going to have a mound visit for Metropolitans. As they are, nope, we got a call to the bullpen, it says. Nissan call to the bullpen. As they are going to go to the pen as Hageman will exit here in the top of the fifth. So Warren will come out the bullpen for the Mets. Keith Hernandez. Is that what he said? That's why I like Keith Hernandez. I hope the fires don't happen. Luckily, it's been like rainy here, so grounds shouldn't be too dry. It has like rained every freaking day here for the past like 2 weeks in spots in this area, so. It just rained yesterday, as a matter of fact. So, rained a lot. So, Keith Hernandez. Keith Hernandez, like the Seinfeld episode when Kramer and Newman got mad at Hernandez because they said he spit on him. It wasn't Hernandez. It was McDowell. Why McDowell? No, it could be poured a beer in his head in the in the bullpen. Oh, that's funny. Keith Hernandez. So the Metropolitans are going to the pen. They called the bullpen first in this game. It's Austin Warren will come and pitch out of the pen for the Mets. Austin Warren has pitched in 2 games this season, only 3 1/3 innings, so very limited action for him. So we got Dominguez at the plate. He's 1 for 2. Pitch is upstairs and outside, 1-0. But Dominguez led the game off with a homer way back in the first inning. And the 1-0 is 2-0. Hit, nice game, pretty boy. Here's a 2-0 pitch. Here's a strike, 2-1. See, that's how you heckle. You know, what's that one fan that was talking bad about some guy's dead mother? That's like us crossing the line, man. Just talk bad about the player, man. Say you can't hit the ball and you suck at baseball. But don't talk about somebody's family. 2-1, and it's 3-1. Let's cross the line talking about somebody's family when you're trying to heckle a player. That's just dumb. I mean, here comes a 3-1 to Dominguez. That ball's hit to left field, and that's going, and that is gone. Opposite field home run for Dominguez. It's 5-3 Yankees. That's his second home run of the day. Holy moly. All right, Boone's going to take him out next game, Mike. Yeah, Boone's taking him out tomorrow. They're going to have Volpe leading off tomorrow, and Dominguez is going to have the day off. So that's 2 home runs for Jason Dominguez from the leadoff spot. So that's going to bring up Judge to the plate. I saw that ball carry. I thought it was going to stay in the park. But it went out. So Judge comes to the plate. Why did he pitch to him here? There's a ball hit to the center field, or left or right center field, for a base hit. Judge breaks his bat and still gets a single. Man. All right, so Judge, broken bat, single to right center. Man. That bat just went ching, shattered. I'm going to have Cody Bellinger up 1 for 2. That one was a homer. And the pitch is a off the plate 1-0. Here's the ball boy. Looks like a ball man. He's got like dirt on his face. Here's the 1-0 to Bellinger. That's 2-0. And it looks like a ball man. I mean, he had dirt on his face. Two-0 pitch. That's a strike. Right by the knees. 2-1 to Bellinger. It was 5-3 Yankees here in the 5th. 1 out and 1 on. Dominguez just hit his second home run of the afternoon. 2-1 pitch. And as Bellinger rips it to right field, but be caught. And 2 down. I know. Okay. I thought Judge was gonna. The ball got away from the first baseman there on the throw, but Judge stays at first. 2 down. 2 down. We're gonna have Mike Stanton at the plate. Here comes the pitch. That's 1-0. Yeah, I have his baseball card when he was Mike Stanton when he played for the Marlins. So Giancarlo's over 2. Here's a 1-0. That's 2-0. So 2-0 to count to Giancarlo Stanton. And the 2-0 pitch. That's 3-0. So pick up the 3-0 to Stanton. And the pitch is ball 4. Just missed upstairs for ball 4. So Stanton's going to get on, and now we're going to have a visit on the mound. So Stanton can get on base. Now we got a visit on the mound. Stanton's on base at first. Judge at second. We have 2 out here in the top of the 5th. Warren on the mound for Mets. This is why I took a chance with the Yankees. Paxton says, "This game ain't over yet. Yankees haven't gone to their bullpen yet, Paxton. This game ain't over." All right, so Jazz Chisholm at the plate. The pitch is a strike on 1. Yeah, Yankees haven't gone to their bullpen yet. You haven't seen Mark Leiter Jr. or the other has-beens they have in the bullpen. This game ain't over yet. Here's the 0-1. There's a strike. 0-2. You know, Mariano Rivera isn't coming in for the Yankees today. Unfortunately for the Yankees, Mariano is way past his prime and unavailable to pitch. There's the 0-2. That's inside and low, 1-2. The Jazz is 1 for 2. Excuse me. And the 1-2 pitch. That's going to be fouled back. That's going to remain 1-2. One and two to count. Runners at first and second. 2 down here in the 5th. 5-3 Yankees. Dominguez is the second home run of the game. That's low. And low and in, 2-2. The over/under was 9 today. It'll go over that. Yankees bullpen isn't going to keep this game at 3 runs. 2-2 pitch. And why? I mean, that pitch was ball 3. Why are you swinging at that? So 2-2 to count. Here to Chisholm. 2-2 pitch. Strike 3 looking. That's going to retire the side. So, Yankees go ahead 5-3 on a 2-run home run by Dominguez, but Chisholm strikes out with 2 guys on. So we'll go to the bottom of the 5th, and it's 5-3 Yankees. I go get some more drink, man. It's hot. I gotta stay hydrated. You're back. Yeah, swing the bat. Swing the bat. All right, here comes a pitch to Lindor, and that's 1-0. So we're in the bottom of the 5th inning. Bottom of the 5th. So Lindor at the plate. Here comes the 1-0. And that's a foul, 1-1. Reservoir Dogs was a good movie. I don't think I've ever seen that. So 1-1 account to Lindor, 0 for 2. There's a foul. It's gonna. So Soto on deck. Soto's 2 for 2. He has a homer and then an RBI single. No, I'm sorry. We didn't get a single, but he came around and scored a run. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss. 1 down. 1 down. So 1 down. Now Juan Soto comes to the plate. The Mets. Mets fans like him. They got him. They stole him from the Yankees. Here's a pitch. There's a strike on 1. So 0-1 to count to Soto. The pitch is 1-1. That pitch was off the plate. Catcher would have been a pass ball, but nobody on base. So 1-1 to count to Soto. And the pitch, that's going to be foul. 1-2. So 1-2 to count here to Juan Soto. Hot dog people up there dancing around. Oh. Showman didn't stare at the batter. Let him know he was ready to pitch. I'm coming, man, I'll never get over. I'll never understand why you have to look at the batter now and tell him, "Hey man, I'm throwing the pitch. Here's a 1-2. There's a ground ball, and that's a base hit. They had the shift on, and he goes kind of the other way. So Soto is going to get on with a 1-out single. Soto's 3 for 3 today. Soto's 3 for 3 today. It's his former team. So Pete Alonso at the plate. And the pitch from Stroman is a swing and a miss. 0-1. Michael. Yeah, I heard he passed away. Huh? Michael Madsen. So Alonso has 18 homers, 68 RBIs, batting .288 on the year. Stroman going to come set. And the pitch is 1-1. There's some kids. There's somebody keeping score in the stands. Here comes a 1-1. That's 2-1. I should give me a scorebook, but I don't have time to keep score and call a game at the same time. But maybe I do. But so 2-1 to count to Alonso. I don't know where to even find that. At the 2-1, that's 1-on. That's hit the center field. Going back at the warning track is Bellinger, 2 down. So Soto will trot back to first, though. Probably Amazon. Amazon sells everything. Amazon sells everything. So Alonso just got under it enough and for the second out. I'm going to have McNeil at the plate. He's 0 for 1. And a pitch. Here's a strike, 0-1. When 0-1 to count. Got a runner at first is Soto, 2 down. Bottom of the 5th, 5-3 Yankees. Yep, they'll throw to first, chase Soto back. So 5-7-0 for Yankees, 3-7-0 for the Mets. Yankees had 2 in the first, 1 in the 4th, 2 in the 5th. Mets have 2 in the first, 1 in the 3rd. So counts now 1-1. Looks like Stroman had a clock violation, or he didn't look at the batter or something. What's going on here? I guess he wants explanation of what. Yeah, so Boone's finally come out there, and he's the one that has to talk to the umpire, not the pitcher, because the pitcher can get thrown out the game if he wants to argue with the umpire. But Boone finally gets his ass out the dugout. What's up, Rising Rhino? How about those hot dogs that guy ate, man? 70 and a half hot dogs. How long would it take you to eat 70 and a half hot dogs? It'd probably take me probably I could probably eat 5 a day, maybe. Burger and bun, 5 a day. So, yeah, it'd take me a long time to eat 70 and a half hot dogs and buns. So 1-1 to count to McNeil. That's a foul, 1-2. So what's up, Rising Rhino? In the house. So you're doing the Canadian football game tonight? I'm not. I'm gonna be partaking in too many adult beverages to call a game tonight. So taking the night off. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So we'll go to the 6. It's 5-3 Yankees. Yeah. Yeah, I might be able to do about 5 or 6 a day. That's probably what I can probably do. 5 or 6 a day, I kind of figure. But yeah, I mean 70 and a half in like whatever how many time frame he did it. It's not gonna happen. Not gonna happen for me. Yeah, ain't no way. Yeah. 10 minutes, yep. There's no way, man. There's no way. There's no way I can eat that many hot dogs in 10 minutes. It's the buns that be the problem. The hot dog themselves probably wouldn't be a problem. I could probably eat a lot of the, like just the hot dog. Not just, the bun is the one that's going to fill you up a lot. So just the hot dog, I probably could eat a good bit in a short period of time. But I probably couldn't eat fucking 70. Maybe 20 in a 10-minute period of time, maybe. Maybe that's even pushing it. But I don't know. But yeah, it's the buns that are gonna get you, because the buns are gonna swell up and fill you up so fast. But yeah, but they dip it in water, which is disgusting in itself. That makes me want to throw up, man. When they dip the bun in the water and they put it in their mouth, I'm like, oh God, man. But all right, we're top of the 6th inning, 5-7-0 Yankees, 3-7-0 Mets. Both teams have 7 hits. Yankees have 5 runs. We got Goldschmidt at the plate. There's a ball inside, 1-0. Yeah, so wet buns, man, are disgusting. That would just that'd make me yak. And the 1-0 is a strike, 1-1. If I ate 70 hot dogs in that short period of time, yeah, I probably would be in a hospital. So I'll be, here's a 1-1. That's 2-1. I feel like getting a beer, man. But I don't know if I want to drink. I don't know if I start. What time is it? It's 4 o'clock. Man, it's almost time. Wait to this next hit batter. Here's a ground ball right side, and 1 down. So 1 down here in the 6th. It's getting close. Should I wait till 4 o'clock my time? Who was the first player to homer in Subway Series history? Here's a pitch to Escara. I have to know what year it is. It's a strike 1-1. And I can maybe guess at it. Escara was 0 for 2 to line out and a strikeout. Wish I'd give you the year on that. Here's the 0-1. That's 1-1. That would help out a lot, because I could, in my mind, I could go back to those teams and see what year was that. Here comes a 1-1. That's 2-1. So I'll be answering blindly if I didn't know what year it was. When did the league start? Can you look that up, Paxton? When did interleague start? 2-1 pitch. There's 3-1. Don't just find out who the batter was. Don't tell me. Just tell me when interleague started. So 3-1 coming to Skara. And the pitch is ball 4. All right, so Skara gets on base. Oh, okay, 97. There it is, 97. Carlos Barriera. I'm gonna go on a limb there. There it is, 1997. That's the first Subway Series, 1697. I'm gonna say Carlos Barriera. So Volpe at the plate. There's a strike on 1. I'm gonna say Carlos Barriera. So Volpe's 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a fly out. Oh, there's a guy on base. What are the odds Volpe gets a hit here? And that's going to be off the plate 1-1. Yeah, what's the odds Volpe gets a base hit here? There's a guy on base. Probably slim and none. Here comes the 1-1 to Volpe. That's snapped over to first with the ball, and Warner's back at first, safe. As they almost picked Dominguez off at first, leaning too far. As catcher almost, that was really close. So 2-1 account to Volpe. He's 0 for 2 in the afternoon. Warren comes set. 2-1, and Volpe will ground to the short. 6-4-3 double play. Fucking Volpe. Volpe's garbage, man. Volpe is utter garbage. The dude just cannot hit, man, at all. Cannot hit. What does he do? What does he do that's so great? He can't field. He can't hit. He does nothing. Volpe does nothing. Does nothing, man. I'm going to get my koozie because at about 8 minutes, I want to crack open a beer because it'll be 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock on the East Coast. So. Ruben's just chilling on the couch. He's enjoying the air condition. He's enjoying the air condition. Alrighty. So top of the six, bottom of the 6 we go. It's 5-3. Yankees. We need to pace ourselves, and that's why I'm not. That's why I'm not overdoing it. Why I'm not overdoing it. Yankees going to the bullpen. Ian Hamilton on. So Yankees going to their bullpen. Ian Hamilton will come on in relief here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Yankees lead 5-3. Here comes the pitch. That's going to be a hit center field. That's hit well. Going back, and at the warning track goes Bellinger. 1 down as Torrens gave it for a ride. But there's 1 down. Man. That was a crush to dead center. 1 down. So we've got Brett Beatty. 1 for 2 with a single. So Hamilton delivers a pitch. And there's a ball, 1-0. The live bet now is 12.5. Ooh. Wow, they're really banking on the Yankees bullpen to suck. There's a drive to right field. That's hit well, and that is gone. Home run. So solo homer for Beatty is now 5-4. See, that's what they're banking on. They're banking for this Yankees bullpen to suck. That's exactly what they're banking on. That got out in a hurry. So it's now 5-4. And Beatty goes yard for right field. Now we got Mauricio. There's a foul back, 0-1. So Ronnie Mauricio is 0 for 2. Struck out and also grounded into a double play. Here's the 0-1 from Hamilton. And there's a strike, 0-2. Yeah, as soon as you mention that, there's a dinger gets hit. Told you, Yankee bullpen stinks. 0-2 pitch. That's 1-2. It's low and away. 1-2. And the 1-2 is hit down third base side. We're going to go foul. Smart decision to let that go foul. Because that, if he picks it up, Mauricio's probably at first base with an infield single. So 1-2 to count. Here in the bottom of the 6th. 1 down, nobody on. For Mets. And the half. Like the half a hot dog. Here's a pitch to Mauricio, the 1-2. That's hit well. That's going to go down the line and right off the wall. That's going to be, ooh, no, they're horrible single. As Judge gets the ball in quickly. But Mauricio gets a single to right. And the Mets have the tying run on the board in the bottom of the 6th. Bullpen. Yankees bullpen stinks. Yankees bullpen stinks. What we got going on now? We got Taylor at the plate. So Hamilton delivers a pitch. Into strike, 0-1 to Taylor. 0 for 1, walk. He grounded out and he's also walked today. And the 0-1 is going to miss 1-1. Here comes the 1-1. And swing and miss. 1-2. 1-2. And throwing another throw to first. Chases the runner back safely. As Mauricio slides back into first. Well, Hamilton's going to be at 12 pitches after this next one. And the 1-2 is 1-on. Got under it. Left field coming on is Dominguez, and there's 2 down. 2 down here in the 6th. Boone. Down vote for Boone. Are they taking Hamilton out already? They are. Yankee, Yankees going to the bullpen again. They're going with the lefty, that guy Hill. Yankees going to the bullpen again. Boone is such a analytical manager. It's crazy. He is huge in analytics. So. All right, man. So Hill will come on relief for Yankees here in the bottom of the sixth inning. 5-4, they lead. So it's a time for a beer, Paxton. It's 4 o'clock. I'm gonna get one, Paxton. I'm just what's up, Commanders fan? 05, happy 4th of July. I went and got me a brewski, a cerveza. For Tim Hill, has an ERA of 2.61 on the season. So lefty comes on, going to face Nemo. The pitch is a strike, right down the middle, 0-1. So Brandon Nemo is 1 for 3 with a double and a run scored. Oh, that beer's cold, Paxton. Wow. 0-1 pitch. Right down the middle again. 0-2. Oh, that beer's cold, Paxton. Oh, man. So 0-2 to count. The pitch has a grounder to third, and they'll toss a second, and it's safe at second. The ball wait, called him out? Wait, they called him out? Looked like he was safe. I don't know about that. They called him out, but look, he was safe at second. I don't know about that. Are they going to challenge this? Are the Mets challenging this? Looked like he was off the bag, too. Oh, I say he's safe. Oh, no wonder why. Because he ran to third and he got tagged out. That's what happened. I missed that. That's why he's out. Because the idiot ran to third because he thought he was out, but he was safe and he got tagged out. Oh, that's what happened. That's what happened. He was safe at second, but he thought he was out, and he was coming off the field and he gets tagged out and he's out. Now that's some bad news bear shit. That's a weird play, Mike. I totally missed him getting tagged out, but I thought he was because the throw was off the bat. The throw took the LeMahieu off the bag. Wow, that's weird. That's weird. That's a really weird play. Yeah, he got tagged out. Watch the replay. LeMahieu tagged him out because the guy was off the bag. Watch the replay again, if you can back it up. He got tagged out. Weird. Well, Married with Children is on. I'll watch some Al Bundy. On the 4th of July, I watch Bundy. So 5-7-0 for Yankees, 4-9-1 for Mets. As a play, the throw took LeMahieu off the bag. And then the runner gets off the bag and gets tagged out because he thought the ball was away. He thought the ball was in center field, so he was going to third base and he gets tagged out. So hey, wow. So all right, LeMahieu single scored a run. Here's a foul and 1. That's just a weird play. So Mauricio thought the ball went to center field, so he gets off the bag going to third. Then he gets tagged off. Then he gets tagged out. Here's 0-1. And LeMahieu will foul 0-2. Wow. Yeah, he tagged him out after because he was going to be safe at second because the throw was too high. We got a new pitcher. What, Brazelbon on the mound? Here's the 0-2, and LeMahieu strikes out, 1 down. That was weird. That was really weird, Mike. 1 down. Come on, LeMahieu. Fuck, man. So LeMahieu strikes out. We got Dominguez up 2 for 3 with 2 homers. There's a 1-0 Dominguez. That's 2-0. So 2-0 to count to Dominguez. Judge on deck for the Yankees. This the 2-0 is off the plate. 3-0. Didn't go around. 3-0. Yeah, DJ he's old, man. 3-0 pitch. That's ball 4. So a 4-pitch walk is going to bring Judge to the plate with a man on and 1 out. Yeah, Yankees need to get better at second base. I mean, LeMahieu's it's obviously this is what he's going to be. He's going to be some nights he can get a hit, some nights he can't get a hit. He's going to be batting, 230 around for the year. So Judge at the plate, he's 2 for 3. A single and a homer. That's a strike. Wow, look low, man. 0-1. So Judge hit his 32nd homer back in the first inning. Here comes the 0-1. Nope, time is called. Here comes the 0-1. And inside of the city town I live in, yeah, I don't actually live in the city limits, but there's no laws down here about fireworks. It's 2-1. I think even in the town, I think fireworks are legal, but some HOAs probably don't allow it. 2-1 pitch, and Judge hits it to right field, but it's foul. Some HOAs probably in the area probably say you can't see fireworks. No. But luckily our HOA doesn't do that. 2-2 pitch, and swing and a miss. 2 down. 2 down. But two down in the inning. As Judge strikes out. This pitch to Bellinger. There's a ball 1-0. Bellinger's 1 for 3 with a solo homer. And a little toss to first. Chaser runner back. So Bellinger hit a homer. His 13th of the year. He's 1 for 3. There's a 1-0. And the runner goes and goes into center field. And what he's got to stop. Got to stay at second. As Dominguez will stay at second, but there's 2 down. So we get 2-0 to count to Bellinger. And the pitch going to be 3-0. So 3-0 to count here to Bellinger. Here's a pitch. That's going to be a strike right at the knees. 3-1. So Bellinger for the season against the Mets batting .571, 3 homers and 8 RBIs. 3-1 pitch is swing and a miss. 3-2. Here's the pitcher had stepped off the rubber, but count's still 3-2. So 3-2 to Bellinger. That's where the Brazil Bond delivers a pitch, and it's going to be fouled back. So he's 3-2. Remain 3-2. So top of the 7th, 5-4 Yankees. That's strike 3 looking. Right, man, that's a bad call. That's below the knees. That's not a strike at all. But we'll go to the bottom of the 7th. It's 5-4 Yankees. What a horrible. This umpire sucks. Man, bring all the robot umps, man. We need a robot umps. Yeah. So go to the bottom of the 7th. It's 5-4 Yankees. That was a bad call. I wonder if all these bad calls that the umpires make. Is all those pitch going to be reviewable? Because they make so many bad calls. I don't know. I don't know how they're gonna do this. These computerized balls and strikes. I know. I guess I'll have to figure it out. Is it? Are they gonna? I don't know how they're gonna. I don't know how they're gonna do it. How they're gonna, gonna. Oh well. Just like in football, when they have the chains, like that's antiquated. Bring out the chains. They should be able to put a sensor in the ball. In every game, there should be a sensor in the football. So. Alrighty. Alrighty. It's the bottom of the 7th inning we go. There's the Statue of Liberty. Statue of Liberty. Yeah, targeting. I don't like they throw the player out the game. I think they should get a freebie. And if they get 2 targetings in one game, then they should be able to then throw out the game. But I don't like how they throw a player out for targeting on the first try. They should give him a freebie. Give him a mulligan. You do it twice, okay, yeah, then bye. Our bullpen's going to blow this? Probably might. That's what I told Paxton, that the Yankees bullpen's not going to hold this lead. Keith Hernandez. He's getting old, man. Here comes a pitch, a ground ball to third. Long throw to first, and 1 down. As Lindor grounds out, 1 down. One down. Who'll be? So Juan Soto's 3 for 3. Clouds cover. I got some cloud cover that's going to cover the sun. All right. Screen down. All right, so 1-0 to Soto, who's 3 for 3 today. He'll come set. And the pitch is a strike. 1-1. Oh, the problem is the referees they can't judge intent. The 1-1 is a foul, 1-2. I just think that you should get a mulligan. If you get 2 targeting calls in a game, yeah, they should throw you out. I mean, but because one could happen, inadvertently, and now what's going on? There's a balloon. There's a balloon out on the warning track, and I think Bellinger just stepped on it and took care of it. But Efros, who the hell's Efros and Weaver? Who the hell's Efros for the Yankees? Here's a 1-2. That's foul. Somebody new? Yeah. What's up, Karam? Juan Soto's 3 for 3 today. He's been lethal at the plate. Here's a 1-2. That's upstairs, 2-2. So 2-2 to count. And the pitch, swing, and a pop-up left field going back at the warning track. Wow, that ball hit more than I thought. 2 down. That looked like it'd be a lazy fly ball. It kept carrying, but it's 2 down. Well, you notice in Canadian Football League, they've been having some big hits that, it's like, dang, if that was the NFL, they'd throw them out the game. I don't think they have targeting and unnecessary roughness in Canadian Football League like they do in the NFL and college. Oh, Yankees going to the bullpen again? Why not? Tim Hill's throwing decent. Let's just take him out the game. There's been some good hits in the Canadian Football League. I like that. I like how the defense can hit. Not everything should be unnecessary roughness, targeting. So, they did it because of the stupid ass freaking lawsuits. So, that's why they pass all these stupid rules about targeting and can't hit the quarterback, below the knees, in the head, because of lawsuits. So anyway, yeah, your pitcher's doing good. Take him out. Boone's very analytical, man. I mean, so. But if a pitcher's in the groove, like remember when LSU played, you said don't take out that dude Kate Anderson, and they did, and LSU won that game. You're like, don't take him out, and LSU didn't, and they won 1-0. So yeah, Mahomes is on top. Yeah, could you imagine like Montana, Marino, Elway, those quarters, Steve Young, Aikman, those guys playing in this environment? The NFL nowadays, with the rules with the NFL and with its offensive league now, and you can't touch the quarterback. All those quarterbacks would have been better than what they were. All right, so Luke Weaver on the mound. They got the polar bear at the plate. Polar bear from University of Florida. Alonzo. Here's the pitch. That's 1-0. Yeah, Warren Moon, another good quarterback. Another good quarterback in the league. Jim Kelly, Boomer Esiason, all those quarterbacks that got beat up. Here's a 1-0. That's a strike. That's a strike? 1-1. Fuck this umpire. He's got to go to America's Best. Here comes a 1-1. Call that a strike. You just call that a strike. 2-1. He just called that same pitch a strike. Now he calls it a ball. 2-1 coming to Alonzo. That's 3-1. Yeah, Warren Moon was a really good quarterback. If I know some of y'all are too young to remember him, but he played for the Canadian Football League, then went to the NFL. But he 3-1 pitch. That's a strike. 3-2. It's not even a strike. These aren't strikes, Paxton. This umpire stinks. At least he stinks for both teams. And here comes the 3-2, and that's gonna be ball 4. Jeez, this guy. So Alonzo walks with 2 out here in the 7th. I got the bat on wrong. You didn't tell me that, Paxton. He's supposed to tell me, man, these things. Supposed to tell me these things, man. So Jeff McNeil at the plate. Here comes the pitch. And it's going to be a foul, 1-1. I'm watching the game. Oh, okay. Here comes the 0-1 to McNeil. And the pitch is 1-1. Why do you call that 1-1? So 1-1 account to McNeil, who's over 2 on the afternoon. Weaver delivers a 1-1. That's 2-1. That's a low and away, 2-1. Multitask. Well, now I changed it. So 2-1 account to McNeil. And now time is called. Time is called here. But now you want to come back outside? Well, you got to give me a second. Picking the 2-1. That's 3-1. You got to give me a second. Come on. Go this way. Look. Look. Here. So 3-1 coming to McNeil. The pitch is strike. 3-2. Lord, man, this umpire stinks, man. It's yeah. If this game is like decided by a ball and a strike, that's like not even close. Either way. Here's the 3-2, and it's gonna be hit to right field, and that's gonna be gone. Home run. As McNeil goes yard. It's now 6-5 Mets. I knew it. I knew they weren't going to hold this lead. Their bullpen sucks. They take the pitcher out that's been mowing them down, and they bring in Weaver, and he gets up the lead. If they kept in Hill, they probably out of this inning. If they keep in Hill, they're probably out of this inning. But they take the pitcher out because of the righty lefty matchup. You know, the righty lefty matchup. You can't have a right-handed pitcher pitching to a left-handed batter or vice versa or whatever. And because the analytics say he's not going to get him out. And now the clouds move. Oh, come on. All right, screen goes back up. The sun's been come right my goddamn. All right, so we got going on here. We got a new pitcher coming on. Are they making another pitching change? Yankees going to the bullpen again. Is fucking Booney going to the bullpen again? No, he's gonna stay with Weaver. There's Torrens. 0-2. They're doing it again. Yeah, their bullpen sucks, Karama. It's crazy how bad their bullpen just cannot hold a lead. What was the over-under? You said, Pax, like 12.5 was a live betting moments ago. 0-2 pitch. That's 1-2. Now we're at 11. There's gonna be more runs scored than 11. Well, guy Tim Hill was getting outs, and they take him out because of the righty-lefty matchup. Because the analytics say the left-handed pitcher is not going to get him out. And they bring in the right-handed pitcher, and he can't get him out. Here comes the 0-2 to Torrens. That's a swing and a miss. That's going to be strike 3 and end the inning, but Mets go back ahead. 2-run home run. And we go to the 8th. It's 6-3 Metropolitans. That's horrible. I just don't get it, man. Your pitcher's doing good, and you take them out because of the analytics say you can't have a left-handed pitcher throw to a right-handed batter in the 7th inning because the analytics showed that he's not going to get him out. Yeah. Hey, you never saw Mariano Rivera be taken out the game because a righty-lefty matchup. Yeah. So, I mean, they're so analytics have just taken over the sport, and I get it. Some stats show I get it. Some stats show that, I get that. I understand that. But when a pitcher is in a groove, why are you taking him out? So, if a pitcher is, in a groove, he's getting outs, and why you take him out? Now, if he's struggling, okay, all right. Now, if he's struggling to get outs, okay, I understand, Mr. Manager. I understand your thought process and that. But if the guy's getting outs, well, let's take him out. No. So, yeah, LSU listened to you. They kept Kate Anderson in, and he pitched a complete game. They won 1-0. Yeah, I'm waiting on my Kate Anderson jersey and Derek Curiel. I should have them probably around after football season starts. But it's coming from DH Gate, and it takes about 2-3 months to get here. So some little 5-year-old Chinese girls making my jersey right now for like a penny an hour. All right, so top of the 8th inning we go. It's now 6-3 Mets. Stanton at the plate. Here comes the pitch. There's a strike, 0-1. DeGrom is still pitching. Every year I hear about DeGrom, he's always hurt. So Reed Garrett on the mound for Mets. There's the 0-1. That's outside, 1-1. Yeah, DeGrom has a lot of he always was injured. Poor dude. There's a 1-1 to Stanton. That's a strike, 1 and 2. Here we gotta wait till February for college baseball. Here's the 1-2. Swing and miss. And there's 1 down. Hold on, somebody's calling me. 1 down. Hey, what's up, man? Doing a game. What's up? I'm bad. Come on, turn the damn mic back on. All right, we got Chisholm gets a single here in the 7th. So Chisholm gets a single. We got here the pop up though by Goldschmidt, 2 down. Jeez. Yankees get a guy on base, man. They just cannot move him over, man. Why don't they bunt him over? Why aren't they bunt him over? Why don't the Yankees play small ball? So is it Ben Rice is going to come pinch hit here in the top of the 8th. Why don't they just bump the ball over and put the tying run at second base? Well, what is? Well, I mean, because Goldschmidt can't bunt. Why can't he bunt? Fucking stupid, man. All right, so there's 2 down and 1 on here at the top of the 8th. And pinch hitter is going to be Ben Rice. Here comes the pitch from Garrett. There's a ball 1-0. Especially if you can put the tying run in scoring position. If you can put the tying run at second or third, you move him over. In this, here's a 1-0. There's a strike. 1-1. That pitch was way below the box, man. 1-1. Here comes the 1-1. That's 2-1. This umpire stinks, Paxton. But he's been doing it for both both teams. Been calling that low pitch a strike, which is not a strike, but here comes the 2-1, and it's 3-1. Yeah, moving the runners over could give you an advantage, Karam. Because what if the guy's on second and the pitcher throws a wild pitch? Now he's on third base. Oh, imagine that. I mean, you want to play analytical shit. Here's a 3-1, and that's gonna be foul. 3-2. I mean, when all it takes is if a guy's on second, there's a wild pitch, and now he's 90 feet away with 2 outs. Then a base hit definitely scores a run. So 3-2 to count coming to Rice. Warner should move on, but 2 down. And he swings at it. Left center field, and that's going to stay in the park for the 3rd out. So Ben Rice flies out to left center. And we'll go to the bottom of the 8th at 6-5 Mets. But it could just change the complexion of how the pitcher pitches if there's a guy on either second or third. If the guy's on first, he's gonna pitch different. But I don't know. What do I know, man? I'm not Aaron Boone. I know nothing. I'm not Aaron Boone. I know nothing. I know nothing. So bottom 8 we go, man. I need to get another beer. It's like 4:38 now. All right. Hey, everyone says, hey, Tony's in the chat. All right. You got me on the TV? You got me on the TV, Tony? Gage Jump says, hi, Goose. Gage, the pitcher Gage Jump from LSU? Nice. You should have pitched this year. Could have got you a ring. Could have got you a ring, Gage. Tony Atkins says, everyone says, hey. Yankees stink. Jeff in his own says, hello. Happy 4th of July to the American peeps. As we're celebrating our independence from the British. We threw their fucking tea in Harbor. We don't want your tea. Look, we don't want your fucking tea, goddamn Brits. Man. So, yeah, America is 249 years old. Next year will be 250. And guess what? I'll be 50. When America celebrates their 250th anniversary, I'll be 50. Yeah. Nice. Nice. I guess I can, but then I gotta drive home, Tony. And I plan on getting liquored up. And how am I gonna drive home? Brandy ain't gonna come pick me up. So Scott Efros on the mound for Yankees. He's only pitched one inning this year. So Ben Wright's coming to play catcher. This guy only has like one inning pitched this year. That's it, one. Okay. Here's a pitch to the plate. Swing and a miss. To Beatty on one. I'm watching Al Bundy also. They're at the Jiggly Room. Al Bundy was always at the Jiggly Room. Here's the 0-1. That's off the plate. I wonder if there's actually a Jiggly Room. You know, I want so that's what somebody needs to make, a Jiggly Room. Here's a 1-1, 2-1. Nice shirt. I know it's from the Blood Center. It says donate blood, and it has an American hero. So here's the 2-1 Beatty. There's a grounder, right side, and there's one down. Hey, y'all saw what France did? France has some kind of mural over there with the Statue of Liberty with their hands over the face. I'm like, save their fucking asses twice, man. Those bastards over there in France would be speaking German if it wasn't for the United States of America. Don't help them out next time. So Mauricio at the plate. There's a. It's not a strike. 1-0. Okay. You saw that? You saw that, Paxton? You saw what France did? Don't save him next time. Here's a foul, 1-1. If they want to speak German so bad, let them speak German. Ungrateful fucking assholes over there in France. Here's a 1-1. That's 2-1. Twice we saved their asses. Twice. Twice. Not once, twice. Two-one. That ball's hit the center field. Bellinger. Warning track. 2 down. 2 down. Two down here in the 8th. I saw it. I just shook my head. I'm like, typical. That's how they are. The French are over there. They're not grateful for us. They're to strike. They're not grateful for us and the British for saving their asses. Here's the 0-1. That was a strike. 1-1. That pitch was right in the fucking strike zone. 1-1 to Tyrone Taylor. There's a 1-1. It's foul 1-2. My grandfather fought in World War II. He went to Japan actually. Yeah, my mother's dad went to he was in Japan. Here's a 1-2. That's about out of play. So yeah, my grandfather wasn't, on D-Day, but he was in like I said, Japan. Here's a 1-2. That's 2-2. His hump should be fired. I mean, the one pitch was right in the strike zone. He calls for the ball. I mean, it's like right in the strike zone. Here's the 2-2 to Taylor. And it's bat off his foot. Base 2-2. Oh, I mean, actually, it was off his front leg. Actually, not as bad. Not his front leg. It hit him. Ike. Ouch. Ouch. So 2-2 coming to Taylor. Can the Yankees come back and tie it in the ninth inning? We'll see. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and the side retired. Oh no, you got Volpe, LeMahieu, and Dominguez up. Oh, this is when Dominguez comes to plate, there'll be 2 out. Yeah, when Dominguez comes to plate, there'll be 2 out. Yeah, Volpe and LeMahieu aren't getting hits. Yeah, Volpe and LeMahieu, they not getting fucking hits. Ain't fucking happening. Ain't fucking happening. Yeah. On George Steinbrenner's birthday, they're gonna lose on George's birthday. George would have been 95 years old today, and he was American, born on 4th of July. George Steinbrenner, and Yankees are gonna fucking lose on their birthday. His birthday. He wouldn't stand for that shit if he was alive. He wouldn't stand for that shit. George would. He'd fired his own son. Like I said, but fuck, he fired Billy Martin like what 3 times, and then rehired him. I think he rehired him twice and fired him 3 times. Yes. You fired Billy Martin. Okay. Who's your manager opening day? Billy Martin. All right, we're top of the 9th inning. 5-8-1 for Yankees, 6-10-0 for the Mets. Yankees are going to have a pinch hitter. Oh, yeah, why not? This could be Trent Grisham. I guess he's better than Volpe, I guess. I guess he's pitching. I guess he's better than Volpe. I don't know. I don't know who's better. Who's better? Is it Volpe or Grisham? I don't know. Probably. I say Grisham by a little bit. I trust Grisham getting on base more than Volpe in this situation. Volpe would just strike out. I mean, he might as well just put an out on the board for him. And then you got LeMahieu. You better pitch in for LeMahieu because he's going to fucking ground out. So Trent Grisham will come to the plate, going to pinch hit for Volpe. Here we go. Last chance for the Yanks. Grisham's helmet looks, his NY looks all kind of distorted. That by design? Batting .249 in the year. Garrett delivers a pitch. Here's a ball, 1-0. So Trent Grisham. Old school, doesn't wear batting gloves. I like that. Here's a foul back, 1-1. Yeah, I think Grisham is a slight better batter than Volpe. Well, Mayhew is on deck. So here comes the 1-1 to Grisham. And it's going to be 2-1. Grisham needs to get on base. LeMahieu needs to bunt him over. If Grisham gets on base, they better bunt him over. The runner. There's a 2-1. And it's hit to left field, and it's going to be caught, though. 1 down. There goes that, though. There goes that. That thought process. 1 down. On base percentage for Grisham is 353. That's probably a hell of a lot better than Volpe's on base percentage. So LeMahieu's 1 for 3, singled, and he struck out twice. A K, single, and a K. I guess he's due for a single here. Here comes a pitch. That's a ball, 1-0. If Grisham had gotten on base, I definitely would have bunted him over to second with LeMahieu. It'd been interesting to see what Boone would have done. It's 2-0. Boone probably wouldn't have done that. Boone probably would have LeMahieu hitting away or some shit like that. So 2-0 to LeMahieu. As Garrett comes set. 2-0 pitch, and it's going to be a strike. 2-1. No Diaz. No Diaz. No Diaz. So 2-1 to LeMahieu. And the pitch is 3-1. That's high. Boone is taking off his sunglasses. Yeah. So counts now 3-1 to DJ. 3-1 pitch is a strike. 3-2. One of these pitches you had to swing at. Watch. This next pitch is going to be off the plate, out of the zone. LeMahieu's going to swing at it. 3-2 pitch. And going to be a base. Oh, nice play by the second baseman. And it's going to be out. Wow. Nice play by the second baseman. Looked like it was going to right field for a base hit. And there's 2 down. Man, LeMahieu stole a base hit away from LeMahieu. McNeil did. From LeMahieu. Damn. Looked like the ball wasn't good to right field, but McNeil stole a hit away from LeMahieu. 2 down. Man. Man, that was a good play by that second baseman. Now Dominguez at the plate. He's 2 for 3 with 2 homers. The pitch is 1-0. That's upstairs. So he's 2 for 3 with a walk, 3 RBIs, and a stolen base. And on deck, we have Aaron Judge, the 1-0. And a swing and a miss, 1-1. So 1-1 to Dominguez. And the pitch is 2-1. Wow. This fucking up, man. He needs to go to America's Best. Somebody's got to get him an appointment, like, tonight to get his eyes checked. 2-1 pitch is 3-1. That's just missed outside, 3-1. So 3-1 to Dominguez. 3-1 pitch is ground ball. That's good. That's going to end the game. And the game is over. So 4-3 in the putout, and the game is over. As Mets win game 1 of this 3-game set, 6-5. As Judge was on the on-deck circle, but Yankees bullpen can't hold it again. Your bullpen blows another one. Another game their bullpen blows. Another blown save out of the bullpen. Man. Hoo-wee. It's almost 5 o'clock. It's almost time to cook my hamburgers and my firecracker sausage from Johnsonville. Damn. Oh, man. I might be live tonight. I don't know. We'll see if somebody has like a fireworks show. If the fireworks start like popping off, if somebody has a show going on, I'll I'll do a quick live stream. But yeah, Mets win. They win game one of this 3-game set. The Yankees lose again, and what, 5 in a row now for the Yankees? They fucking suck, man. On Steinbrenner's birthday, they're gonna lose. That's just pathetic. That's just pathetic and alarming. Yeah, so Yankees play again. I think they play again tomorrow afternoon, but it's going to conflict with the CFL football. But Sunday they play during the day, so hopefully I can do that game on Sunday. But lost by points. I know, man. You lost your points, man. Lost your points, man. I told you not to bet on them. I told you that their bullpen wasn't going to hold it. That you should not trust them, man. And not trust them. Told you that. Yeah, keep betting the Yankees. One of these days they're going to win. One of these days they're going to win. Yankees bullpen's awful, man. I mean, they can't get out. Well, they were getting outs, and they took the pitcher out that was getting outs. They took him out. And the next pitcher they brought in gave up the lead that same inning. So, anyway, I'm gonna go cook. It's time to eat. It's like 5 o'clock. I'm hungry. So, if something happens tonight, like later tonight when it gets dark, you'll see me online. But have a good one, man. See y'all later.